Coach, the opening two duels of the season over the weekend, what were your impressions of the way the guys wrestled?
Well, the thing that we focused on most this past week was the right attitude, the right effort, and the right fight from our guys. That's what we wanted to see the most starting the season out. And I think pretty much up and down the lineup, maybe a few exceptions and some isolated periods, I think we got that from the guys.
You work with the lower weights quite a bit. Talk about Nico Megaludis and his evolution from last year to this year.
Right now, we spend a lot of time with Nico focusing on his top wrestling. I mean, he's a takedown machine. If we count up the number of takedowns he gets in a season, and it's just sky high. We want him to keep doing that, but we've spent a lot of time on the mat, getting him some more options for turns, more options to ride guys. I think if we can get some back points in those situations, he's going to be able to break those matches wide open early on.
What did you see from the two guys at 133?
I thought we had good performances from both of them. Jordan Conaway came out against Ryder. He did a great job of staying consistent. It was a close match in score because he had a hard time kind of getting a hold of the guy and getting him engaged. But once he got going, he found a way to just put the match, put it out of there. He was able to get some late period takedowns, and he's just such a smart wrestler. He knows when to cut guys. He knows when to go for those bonus points, and he did that again in that match. Jimmy Gulbani had a little bit tougher opponent from Lehigh. That guy had beat him, I think, a few times last season, so I was a little curious to see where Gulban stood up against him. And the match really came down to, it was very tight. He lost on a riding time point. He made a mistake early on. He got a little too aggressive right off the whistle, and he got caught in a little outside shot. But from that point on, I thought he did a great job. He's making adjustments in the matches now, and that's something we hadn't seen from him as much in the past. And I think that's big for him going forward, is to be able to make match or adjustments within the match, being able to look at us in the corner and understand and what we're trying to get him to do. And that's something that he was able to do a lot more this weekend than I've seen him in the past. So pleased with both guys at 133.
What are your thoughts on Zane at 141 so far this year?
And right now, he's just really doing a great job. I mean, considering he's a true freshman, he just wrestles with a maturity out there that a lot of upperclassmen don't wrestle with. He's strong. He goes hard. He's aggressive on his feet, especially aggressive on top. With him, we've worked on him actually cutting guys more and working on getting more takedowns because he's so tough on top that guys aren't able to get away from him very often. So we've been working on him just getting to his feet, not having guys get escapes, but releasing them so that he can get more work. So far, we couldn't be happier with him, and really looking forward in the next few weeks for him to get some tougher matches.
You have two veteran guys at 49 57 in English and Vollrath. What about those two guys? Veteran guys in the lineup wrestling for you.
Those are two guys that we know we can always rely on. Those two, man. They're consistent. They're solid. Both of them had a tough loss this weekend, but it's not something that we're too concerned about. I mean, losses, they're painful. Can make me sick to my stomach, can keep me up at night, but it's not something that, long term we're that concerned about. We know that they just need to make some early season improvements, and they're guys that are just as solid as we can find.
You return home this weekend to Rec Hall. What's the excitement level for the team getting back out in front of the home crowd?
Hey, there's nothing like coming and wrestling in front of a home crowd, especially like the one we have here at Penn State. Rec Hall is just the energy and the excitement there is incredible. It's great. It's a great crowd. It's a packed crowd. It's a knowledgeable crowd. The guys, they love it. The energy in the locker room before we run out for that first match is great. It just, competing in wrestling is great otherwise, but to be able to do it in front of a crowd like that, it just makes it extra special.
Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.